Okay, we're recording. Thank you, Heidi. Okay, we're on our square. We're gonna go ahead and put the weight in the heels. We're gonna go ahead and engage our glutes and then relax them. Engage our glutes and then relax them. Okay, this time we're gonna engage our glutes and keep them engaged. Okay, now with this glute engagement, I'm sure while you're engaging and relaxing that you can feel your glutes moving. And I probably explained this before, but when you squeeze your butt, it levels out your pelvis. Okay, most of us stand with like a slight anterior tilt to our pelvis or a posterior tilt to our pelvis. And what dictates that is how tight our quads are or how tight our hamstrings are. When we squeeze our butt, which is the strongest muscle of all of those, it levels out our pelvis. Why is that important? When your pelvis is level, you breathe better. You breathe better, right? Your rib cage is designed to be right over your pelvis. And if your pelvis is tilting, it can impede your breathing. So that's why I'm on that. Good morning, Carol.
Recording in.
Good morning, Carol.
Morning, Chuck.
Quick question. How did you get on today?
Well, I just went back through again. I mean, it's always like, are you going to subscribe? And it's like, yes. And then it's like, okay, we're going to take out $20 August 1st. Like, fine. I mean, but it's just, it feels like that comes up repeatedly when I go into register. Maybe not for like this week.
Okay.
With me today, or when I did it for today too. So
Say that again, Kenyatta.
that happened when I tried to register for today as well.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
And did it ask you for your credit card information again, Kenyatta?
It had one saved. So
Right. Same.
it didn't
Okay.
ask me for it again, but yeah.
Okay. Heidi, have you been having the same issues? Hold on, Heidi is muted, I think. Can you hear me, Heidi? You can't hear me. Oh, it's your computer. Okay. All right. Well, you guys, this is the platform is Subkit, and the Subkit uses a payment processing system called Stripe. And I got to figure this out, or either it might be time to switch platforms. The platform that I'm using is free, and you get what you pay for, I guess. So I apologize. I will look into this as soon as we're done. But let's get started. If you guys can hear me. Heidi still can't hear me. Oh, she can hear me. Okay. Okay, back on your square. All right, let's engage those glutes. Keep the glutes engaged. Let's get the weight back in the heels. And then we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Now, on the 3rd deep breath, we're going to go ahead and close our eyes and run through the body scan real quick. Okay, so here we go. Deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. You're going to go ahead and close your eyes. You guys are going to continue breathing, and you're just going to listen to the words and follow my instructions, okay? So glutes are engaged. The weight is still in our heels, okay? We're going to go ahead and shift the weight towards the toes. You're going to have a sensation of falling forward, and then you're going to come back on those heels and re-engage your glutes if you felt like I did. We're just going to go back and forth. Kind of take an inventory of those toes, take an inventory of the feet and the heels. Good morning, toes. Good morning, feet. Good morning, heels. Just waking them up, thanking them for supporting us this morning. Couple more of those. Okay, so keeping your glutes engaged. Let's get the feet close together. In fact, they should be touching. Toes should be touching. Heels should be touching. Let's start making circles with our knees. So keep the knees together, and I'm just going to make some circles. While I'm making circles with my knees, I'm going to notice that my ankles and hips are getting involved in this. And I'm just taking inventory on how they're moving, how they're engaging. Right now, I'm going to reverse that. Okay, good morning, ankles. Good morning, knees. Good morning, hips. Thanks for supporting us this morning. All right, so I'm going to stop with the circles, and then I'm going to take a wide stance. Feet are pointed straight ahead, right? Weight is still in the heels. Knees are legs are straight at the knees. I'm going to engage those glutes. Now I'm going to take my arms and bring them up to about a 90-degree bend. So my fingers should be pointed straight ahead. I got a 90-degree bend at my forearm and forearm and upper arm. I'm going to go ahead and raise those arms up horizontal. Just point it so both elbows should be pointed to each side. You take a deep breath in, and then as I breathe out, I am going to rotate or twist my upper body towards the left. And then I'm going to breathe in, and then as I breathe out, I'm going to twist it towards the right as far as I can. Glutes are still engaged, hips are still pointed straight ahead. I'm going to go back to the other side. Just thinking about the musculature of the torso. I'm going to go back to the other side and thinking about the spine. Snap, crackle, pop. Good morning, spine. Thanks for supporting me this morning. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and drop those arms. Let's plant the feet right underneath the hip socket. Let's reset the glutes, get back in the heels, and then we're just going to raise the arms straight out in front of us. Let's point the fingers, so spray the fingers out. They should be pointing straight ahead. Now we're going to take those fingers, keeping the arm straight at the elbow, take the fingers and let them drop towards the ground. Then I'm going to continue and bring the fingers back towards me so that I feel a stretch at the top of my forearms. Then I'm going to go ahead and point those fingers back down to the ground. They're going to raise up and be pointing directly in front. And then the fingers are going to be pointing towards the ceiling. And then I'm going to try to take those fingers and point them back towards my face. And then I should feel a stretch at the bottom of the forearm. All right, and I'm going to drop those fingers to where they are pointing back towards the ground. So the wrists are kind of limp. Arms are still pointed or horizontal. And I'm going to go ahead and keep those fingers sprayed apart. I'm going to do some internal circles with the wrists. Right, good morning, wrist. Good morning, fingers. I can feel this in my forearms. I'm starting to feel it in my shoulders. Let's go ahead and reverse that. Those circles with the wrists. Make sure the weight is still in the heels, glutes are still engaged. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop those arms off to the side and shake that off with the shoulders. Okay, now let's go with some reverse circles of your shoulders. So, shoulders are down. You're gonna pull them all the way back. They're gonna come up. They're gonna go forward and they're gonna go back down. Let's just do 3 of these big shoulder rolls forward. Really feeling those trapezius muscles, the deltoids, some of the muscles of the upper back. Now let's reverse that. Good morning, shoulders. Good morning, neck. Put one more with that. Okay, and then relax those shoulders. Now, weights in the heels, glutes are still engaged. Let's take that left ear and bring it all the way down towards the left shoulder, as far as you can. Now I'm going to take my left hand grab the top part of my right head and give it just a little bit of assistance. All right, now my chin is gonna come level. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop the right ear down to the shoulder. All the way down as far as you can. I'm gonna grab my right hand and grab the top of my left head. And I'm gonna give it just a little bit of assistance. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring that chin level. Now, keeping your hips pointed straight ahead, keeping your shoulders pointed straight ahead, let's go ahead and take the chin over the right shoulder as far as you can. Now I'm going to take that left hand, put it to the left jaw, and I'm going to give it a little bit of assistance. Okay. Bring that chin straight ahead. Now, again, hips forward, glutes are engaged, weights in the heels. I'm going to take that chin over the left shoulder as far as I can. And I'm going to take the right hand, right jaw, give it a little bit of assistance. Okay, and then bring that gaze forward again. Now let's take the chin up towards the ceiling as far as you can. Keep those glutes engaged. And lean back and look up or bring the gaze towards the ceiling. Now I'm going to take one hand, place it on the bottom of my chin and give it a little bit of assistance. All right, now I'm going to take that chin and drop it to the chest as deep as I can. Weight still in the heels, glutes are still engaged. I'm going to take a hand and grab the top back part of my head and just give it a little bit of assistance. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and bring that chin level. We're going to go with 4 deep breaths. At the end of the 4th deep breath, you're going to go ahead and slowly open your eyes. Here we go. Deep breath, stretch out the lungs. Two. 3. 4. Okay, slowly open those eyes. All right. Okay. I feel more calm. I hope you do as well. Let's start slowly today with a little bit of balance work. What we're going to do is we're going to do a reverse lunge to a single leg balance. We haven't done these in a while, but I'm going to demonstrate basically. I'm going to go and do a reverse lunge. I'm going to go back as far as I can, tap that knee on the ground, and then I'm going to come forward, and before both legs are straight, I'm going to lift that right or that back leg. And then I'm going to come up with knee up, and then hands here like a goal post, football, right? Then I'm going to go back into that rear lunge, and then I'm going to come back up again, and I'm going to find my balance, okay? We're going to start with balancing on the left leg, and we're going to do 10 of these, okay? You guys ready? Here we go. They're nice and slow. So right leg goes back. I'm going to tap that knee. I'm going to come forward with that knee before both legs get straight, and then finish here with my balance. Then I'm going to go back. So that's 1. 2. 3. Now, when you're in that reverse lunge, make sure when you're standing up that knee doesn't come in. Try to keep it straight. And I'm speaking, I'm sorry, of the left knee. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, if you're doing that right, you should feel that in your glute. You should feel that in your glute. You're going to feel it in your quads and your hamstring, but mostly or primarily in that glute. Let's go ahead and switch legs. So now we're going to be stepping back with the left leg. Here we go. Then come out of that, knee up, foot off the ground. 1. 2. You might notice the difference between both legs. I know I do. 3. Balancing on my right leg is a little more shaky. 4. And make sure you get those arms wide. 5. And don't go too fast. If you go too fast, you're not going to feel it. 6. 7, and find that balance before you come out of it. 8. 9. 10. All right, good job. Okay, shake that out. Next, we're going to stand with both feet together. I'm going to shift the weight to my right leg and lift the left foot off the ground. I'm going to keep my toe pointed straight ahead, my left toe, my heel, left heel straight back. I'm going to raise the leg just out to the side. Now the tendency is that when I lift this left leg, that my hip wants to rotate and point the toe out. I don't want that. I want you to keep that toe pointed straight, right? Keep the front 2 toes, right and left, in alignment, and I'm just going to raise. Okay, we're going to do 20 of those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and we're trying to do it without putting it down. If you have to, 4, I'd rather you do that than fall. 5, 6, 7. This is the tempo. 8, nice and slow. 9, 10. All right, let's break that up. Go ahead and shake that leg out a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's get the other 10. Same side. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, that's burning. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, go ahead and walk that off. You should have felt that in that glute, that right glute. Shake it out. Okay, now we're going to shift the weight to the left foot. And we're going to go right foot in motion. Same thing. 20, we'll break at 10 and finish it out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This might require that you spread those toes out inside the shoe and grab onto the ground. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, shake that out. Here we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, that's burning. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. Okay, good job, good job. Okay, next, we're gonna do forward lunge in the same fashion as we did the reverse lunge. So I'm gonna stand back, I'm gonna go into my forward lunge, tap the back knee, and then I'm gonna explode off the front heel. Back into my goal post. So I'm gonna come here, boom, find my balance. I'm not gonna go into the next one until I'm balanced, okay? Let's start. Left leg planted, right? Front leg is doing the lunge. Here we go. We're doing 10 per leg. 1. 2. 3. Remember, we're pushing off that heel. Explode off the heel. 4. Right into the balance. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good job. Walk that off. Shake those hips out. Okay. Right leg is planted. Left leg's doing the lunges. Here we go. Again, we're just trying to figure out if there's a difference. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good job. Good job. Shake that out. Okay. Let's speed it up a little bit. We're going to go with jumping jack toe touches. We're going to go 30 seconds on this. 30 seconds. We're going to get started in 15 seconds. You guys know the mods to these, right? If I don't want to jump, I can just step to the side, right? Otherwise, I can just do the full jumping jack toe touch. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Here we go. Good job. Good job. So I don't know about you guys, but I always look forward to the summer thinking about all these things that I want to do. Rest it. Okay. We're going to go into butt kicks. Butt kicks, right? So I'm here trying to kick my butt with the heels, right? And so this is walking it. So if I want to walk it, I'm just going to touch the heel, touch the heel, touch the heel, or I can run it, right? In any event, soft feet. Here we go in 5 seconds. We're going to go for 30 seconds on this. 3, 2, 1, go. I always have in my mind all this stuff that I want to do during the summer. And then you start scheduling for the summer. And then you get into the summer and it's like it's more busy than the winter. Anybody else experienced that? I know this summer's crazy. 5 seconds. Okay, rest it. Good job. Okay, next, we're gonna just do regular jumping jacks. And we're gonna do the ones where we slap the top, slap at the bottom. Just like that, full range of motion. Okay, we're gonna go for 30 seconds here in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, here we go. It's 30 seconds. Soft feet. Doesn't have to be fast. I'm trying to make sure that I tap my heels when my feet are apart. I'm using the natural shock absorbers of the hips, knees, and ankles. And I'm breathing. Okay, rest it. Rest it. Deep breaths. We got 2 more of these movements, and we're going to slow it down. We're going to start with some skaters. So with my skater, I'm jumping. 1 foot goes back, I'm going to reach down. When I jump to the other side, hands go up. I'm going to find my balance. We're going to do those. Okay, we're going to go for 30 seconds on that. We're going to get started here in about 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm going to try to cover some distance. Here we go. Find that balance. Don't just be hopping from one leg to the other. Put that foot down in the back if you need to help you with that balance. Arms go up in between each jump. Soft feet when you land. We're doing this under control. 5 seconds. And rest it. Nice. Okay, last thing is going to be high knees. High knees. Knees get higher than the hips. So I can march it or I can run it. If I decide to run it, I want soft feet, people. Soft feet. We get started here in 5 seconds. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Soft feet. Just like when we go for a run, we should be thinking about soft feet. Did you guys know that when you run, it can be up to 2 to 3 times your body weight that comes back at you when you make contact with the ground? And rest it, which is why there's that narrative that running can be bad for your knees. Well, taking a hammer and hitting your knees are bad for your knees. So if you go outside and you just kind of run, of course that's bad for your knees. But if we're soft on the feet when we run, we can manage it. Okay. Series of movements. The plan was to put this on a clock, but we're just going to go with the flow today. What I need from you is 10 push-ups. Just 10 push-ups. You guys all know the modifications to that, right? Just a regular push-up, or lower yourself, press up on the knees, get back on the toes, or just stay on those toes. Let's pay attention to our mechanics. The top of that push-up, hands are underneath the shoulders, and then when I lower, shoulders are in front, okay? Let's go. We need 10 of these. All the way down to the ground, chest touching. Breathe out on the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Next, we need 10 sit-ups. So we're on our back. Let's go hands above the head. Let's kick the feet out some. I'm gonna take a deep breath in, and as I breathe out, I'm gonna throw those hands forward. And I'm gonna slap the ground in front of my hands. No modification of this. Oh, well, we could do this for a modification, just a crunch. Okay, we need 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, we need 10 squats. Just 10 air squats. Now you guys remember with that air squat, feet are pointed straight ahead. They can be slightly tilted out. The main part or the priority with your air squat or any squat is that the knees track in the same direction as the big toe and the toe right next to it. Okay, knees will bend, but they won't go forward. I'll shoot those arms forward so that I can keep my balance. I'm trying to keep my torso somewhat erect or somewhat vertical, right? I don't want to be down here with it. We just need 10. Here we go. Get as low as you can, knees wide, weight in the midfoot and heel, and then squeeze the glutes as tight as you can at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now we're going to roll right into 10 jump squats. 10 jump squats. Same setup as the air squat, but again, soft feet when you land. So it's going to look like this. Here, hips come all the way forward. Right? I'm not going to receive the ground jamming. We need 10 of these. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to jump high. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, and I'm sorry, you guys, I should have told you. We're going to need a chair. We're going to do some dips today. A chair or some type of platform. Let me show you. Something, it could be a chair, it could be a stool, it could even be footrest, something that you put your feet up on. But basically, I'm going to put my hands here and I'm going to sit on it. Then I'm going to move my hips forward and I'm going to try to point my elbows back as I lower myself. And then I'm going to press up. Now, when you're lowering yourself, the thing that I don't want you to do is to let the hips get far away from the platform that your hands are on, right? Keep the hips close, and then we're going to push up. And it looks like you guys are looking for something, or does everybody have something? Carol, you're good? Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to do just 10 of these, you guys. Here we go. Again, don't get your butt too far away from your hands on the way down. Just 10. Elbows should point backwards. 3, 2, 1. Now, the further your feet are away, the more difficult it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Hips are important, you guys, only because if you look at my shoulder, this is shoulder flexion, and this is shoulder extension. A lot of us lose this shoulder extension as we age, right? And when we lose that, all that means is that the front part of your shoulder is starting to lose length. Some of the muscles of your neck, like your trapezius, or these muscles that connect to your collarbone to your head, they start to get tight. And most people who experience like headaches or discomforts can't do this, right? So if you can improve that with doing dips or just stretching it, then you might see some relief there. Okay, next we got jumping lunges. And you guys remember the jumping lunges. We're here, we're here, we're here. We need 10 of those, but 10 per leg, 10 per leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Ouch. Okay, grab a little bit of water, and we're going to take that whole thing from the top. We're going to move a little bit faster this time. Okay, starting with our push-ups. We need 10. Let's go. Fingers are sprayed apart. We're going to grab the ground, breathe out on the way up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 sit-ups. 10 sit-ups. We're rolling right into it, people. Here we go. 1, throw those arms forward. 2, breathe out on the way up. 3, reach forward as far as you can at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Next, we got the 10 squats. 10 squats. Feet are just outside hip width apart, knees bend, but they don't go forward. Get as deep as you can. Squeeze those glutes at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going right into those jump squats. Couple deep breaths. Jump squats, 10. We don't need to jump high. 1, 2, but we do need to get those glutes forward. 3, squeeze at the top. 4, 5, 6, under control. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Okay, dips. Dips. Shoulder extension. So find your platform. Get your fists close together. Right? Step out. Go down as deep as you can. Think about stretching. And then breathe out on the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next, jumping lunges, right? Deep breaths. Get your breathing right before you do this. If you're not breathing right, you're not under control. Okay, we need 10 per leg. Remember, we're jumping off both feet at the same time. We're trying to place both feet down at the same time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can use your arms for momentum. 6, 7, or lift. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, people, halfway done, halfway done. We're gonna take it from the top. Let's get that breathing in order again. Let's go 3 deep breaths. Okay, here we go. Start with those push-ups. We just need 10 of them. Let's go, let's go. Spread those fingers apart. Grab the ground. Here we go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, we got those 10 sit-ups. 10 sit-ups. Here we go. On your back, feet are wide, hands are on the ground up above your head. You touch the ground in between your legs. Roll the arms forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got those 10 squats next. 10 squats next. We know the drill. Feet are wide. Here we go. Knees are wide at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're right into those jumping squats, people. We need 10. Soft landing. Hips go all the way forward at the top. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dips, dips, 10. Hands are close. When you go down, try to make the elbows point backwards, not out to the side, backwards. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Jumping lunges. Jumping lunges. I know we started real slow and then we sped up. We sped up. Okay, here we go. 10 per leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Good job. Good job. How we doing? How we doing? I had just planned for 3 rounds, honestly, but because of the time, I thought we could do 4. Give me a thumbs up if you want to do one more. Thumbs up. Carol, was that a thumb up or was that to the side? Would you give me? Okay. No word from Kenyatta, so I'm thinking that's a thumbs up. I'm taking that as a thumbs up, Kenyatta. Here we go. Well, let's do our breaths. 3 quick breaths. Okay, 10 push-ups, people. This is it. Give me what you got. These should be the best push-ups of the day. Let's go. 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Something about movement, people. Something about movement. Full disclosure. It's been so busy. It's been stressful. Your trainer is dealing with some stuff. And I didn't really feel like getting up this morning. But man, when you start moving, you forget about all that. You forget about all that. Here we go. Sit-ups, 10. Here we go. 1. It's good to have that though. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Right? You're dealing with some stuff. You need to get your mind off of it. Something that's healthy. Get some air in your brain. You know, we could turn to drugs or alcohol. We could turn to gambling. I say turn to 5 o'clock in the morning with the Breakfast Club. That's what I say. Here we go. We need air squats. 10. Drop down. 1, 2, 3. It's like a transformation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Jump squats, people. Jump squats. Soft feet. Soft feet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dips. Dips. Let's get those dips. And sit on our hands. Elbows go back. Keep the glutes or your butt close to the hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Jumping lunges. Get your breath. This is the last one. Transformation within 15 minutes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good job, people. Good job. Thank you for riding with me during my morning transformation. Hopefully you had one too. I'm telling you, man, this movement is what's up. All right. So I'm gonna get you guys out of here. The affirmation or words of wisdom today. Never mistake knowledge for wisdom. Never mistake knowledge for wisdom. One helps you make a living. The other helps you make a life. Never mistake knowledge for wisdom. One helps you make a living. The other helps you make a life. Now, you know me, I like to talk and I like to apply these words of wisdoms or affirmations to my own experience. Not today. You got to take this one and you got to sit on it. Think about it yourself. Knowledge, wisdom, we need both. That's all I'm gonna say. But I am gonna leave a little bit of time for questions. But before the questions, if you have any, I am gonna be looking into this because I like the fact that my numbers are low. Oh, I don't like the fact that my numbers are low, but while they're low, I'm liking utilizing this free platform. The plan is, as you know, I get more people joining, and I have had a couple more people join, but just nobody likes this 5 o'clock thing. And I get that. Eventually, I will be making another offer later, but there's just something powerful about busting through this obstacle of time, right? I can work out at 8 or I can work out at 5, right? I think you're doing your mind and your confidence and all these things a service by doing it first thing in the morning and being the first to rise. So, questions? Okay, one at a time, one at a time. Okay, wake up, wake up, wake up. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Thanks for rocking with me with the workout, and go out there and attack. What's today? Monday. Go out there and attack your Monday. We will see you guys again here Wednesday morning at 5 a.m. Have a great day.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
You too, Chuck. Thanks so much. And, you know, I don't mind putting that in again, as long as I'm not being double charged, which it doesn't appear that I am. It just feels odd.
Yeah, you know, no, you shouldn't be doing that. I mean, you should be able to give up your credit card once and that's it.
Yeah, I would expect that prompt once a month.
Well, not
Yeah.
even that. You shouldn't, I mean, once, if it's a subscription base and they process subscription payments, why would they need, I mean, any other subscription, you know, Netflix isn't calling you each month saying, hey, you need to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into it and see what's going on.
Okay,
Apologize for the inconvenience.
not a problem. All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.